Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Synagogue of Satan. I'm going to say some things, and I'm asking my viewers for understanding. I need to know something that I don't know the answer to, and this has bothered me with, yes, I believe the Jews today, all practicing Jews who don't believe in Jesus Christ, are the Synagogue of Satan, okay? I have a very important question. When I was watching Parable of the Vineyard, I don't know if you know that channel. It's got about, just look that up, you'll see that. Is it Parable of the Vineyard? Yes. Just answered myself. I just went out on a beautiful walk. Blood red moon, full moon. Blood red. That's 2 and 4 days, and the other days were pure orange. It's because of the wildfire smoke. But I know better. What is what is, right? There'll be signs in the sun, moon, and the stars. There's no shortage of signs. I was so grateful for that. I went on my motorcycle and I go to my, my special place and yeah, talk to God there. Just unbelievably beautiful. I'm going to talk about the Synagogue of Satan just in 20 seconds. I plan to go out on my bike and go walk somewhere, okay? So I put on my motorcycle jacket, go downstairs, carrying my helmet, walking a big underground garage, and on the opposite side, I hear like loud talking, like loud. And all of a sudden I see 2 people at my motorcycle, and my motorcycle's half covered because can't cover it right away when you come back because of the heat, but the cover I have anyways. Maybe I should get a new one because of that. But 17, 18 years old, 2 guys. There's a pole right there, so I couldn't tell, but they were at my bike. And I could hear it. It just didn't, the things they were saying didn't sound right. And then when they saw me coming, they started moving over, and they went, I don't know, 100 feet away to a Ford truck with 2 motorbikes. And then I could hear, I have really good hearing, hyperacusis, so I hear things really far. He said, "Is there a key? Where's the key? Let's find the key." What are the chances that I just walked up on that? And I wasn't too sure if they were going to steal, or like, I didn't know, man, but later I'm like, for sure. Their walk just, I don't know. And they came up to me and said, "Do you know how to get out of here?" And, when you're in the moment, you don't really know things. And I looked at him and I said, "Are you from this building?" And he said no, so that automatically means they're coming in to cause crap, right? And anyways, there were cameras in there. There's cameras in my building, so you can't get away with that, but it's the way this world is, man. Can't say I didn't do stuff like that in my youth, though, but I paid the price. Let's start with this. I want you to think, Isaiah 66 is the most deceptive, I think, is the most deceptive of Bible verses that is used to justify Israel today. A careful review at the end of Isaiah 66 clearly is talking about the millennial kingdom. Who has heard such things? Who has seen such things? They haven't seen. They're talking about the beauty of heaven. It's not about the land of Israel. God destroyed the temple. And I want you to think about this. I'm going to ask you a question. I don't know the answer. I decided to make this video because I wrote this down. I read it today, John 8. And as I was leaving, I was listening to the parable of the vineyard, and he was going through it. And he said John 8 as well. I made my video before him. No, I'm just kidding. So, when he said, "You are of the father, the devil," something came into my mind right away. And this is where, so first, Isaiah 66 has nothing to do with Israel today. Can a nation be born in one day? That's New Jerusalem. Think if most people don't understand that, most Christians. I hope this video turns you to understand that. But there are questions though. So he says, "You are of the father, the devil. He was a liar from the beginning." They are the synagogue of Satan. No one can get away with anything without believing in Jesus Christ. End of story. There is no way to be saved under heaven. So people who are still stuck in this, that we're supposed to, I'll bless those who bless you. That was about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And all the, the prophets that, I think it was pertaining to that, but probably some other prophets, some. Because look what happened when they killed the other prophets, so it couldn't have been pertaining to that, right? And those who killed them will have a harsh judgment, but no. You see, when Abraham and Sarah were, with Pharaoh, there was like tumors growing on people and stuff like that, right? That's what that meant. That was for them. You are of your father the devil. So if they were that then, and the commandments of men, they forbid the law, the heart of the law, to love. That's what they're missing. If that's what they were then, why would you think they would be any different today? So if Jesus came back right now, why are you worshiping the Jews? They are the synagogue of Satan. They still don't believe. They're doing worse things right now. Look what they're trying to do, build a third temple, red heifers and all that. And that goes not just for them, it goes for the world, all the people who are practicing. So I'm confused in some things, and I know I lost something very important that I was going to say. Oh man, should write things down from now on. So Zechariah, and then people get fooled when it's like, "I will not come back again until you say, 'Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord.'" Until. Does that mean that's going to happen? That they're going to say that? And so it says 1/3 will be saved. Here's where I'm confused. Help me out. So you can't help but see that those are not the original Jews, but they're still practicing Judaism. Who of those is God going to save? Of the 1/3. 1/3 indicates that someone's alive, right? That indicates someone's alive. He's not going to bring someone from the grave and bring them through the fire, right? So Messianic Jews today being saved, you want to call it that, is just believing in Jesus Christ. Here's where I'm confused. So it's going to be them in Israel that Zechariah 12:13, all Zechariah is about? Please answer that. But here's the main question. What I can't get off my mind now is this. Where do they get their hamburgers from, man? Just kidding. Probably from that red heifer. Throughout the scripture, in many places, it says, "I will bring them back into the land." Can you explain that, please? I don't understand that. That is I already understand the synagogue of Satan, but I don't understand that. What does that mean? What's going to happen, or has it happened? You know where we are. We're right at the end. So, even though they're the synagogue of Satan, who say they're Jews but they're not, they're still there. Help me out. I don't know if there's anything else I want to say. And so I didn't think of that it's not just in Israel. It's not just in Israel, it's the world. Jews are like this. This is what I wanted to say. Thank you, Spirit. I didn't ask the Spirit, but the Spirit did this. Oh man, I just lost it. Help me, Spirit. That's my mind, man. Let me pace for a second. See if I can re-jog my memory. It's very important. Yes. Okay, so Daniel, I'm going to say it right away. And Daniel, just think about this. Daniel 9, how can they ignore, because they believe in the commandments of men, how can they ignore that the Messiah gave an exact date when he was going to appear on the scene, yet they're still looking for someone else? Tell me. I mean, they're blinded, I understand. But how stupid do you have to be to miss that? Are they spiritually blinded just to that one? Just to that? Because Daniel told them when he's coming. They think another one's going to come because they missed it? The Essenes were the faithful ones. So they were judged. So I'll leave you with this. Why would you think the Jews in the land are something special at all, and that you and I have to protect them and do all this? I want to be very careful with what I say, because I don't want anyone to get hurt either. It's pretty simple. If Jesus was, look, they took him, they killed him, they maimed him. The blood be upon us. If Jesus came back right now, why would you think it would be any different at this second when they're doing more evil stuff than then? By far. By far. What makes you think that there's something about them then? Please answer that question for me. What do they mean by bringing them back in the land? How is that going to happen? Has it happened? Is that what it is? I mean, look, we're right at the end. So is that the fulfillment? Thank you.